Hi everyone and welcome back. So today's look is going to be spring makeup. So also, as you probably noticed, the background has changed. Hopefully there's more lighting and that there's better quality of the video. Today's look, we're going to just be doing a simple, hydrated and dewy spring look because spring is here and it is time to be glowy. And also we're going to be doing a colorful look. So I'm going to be using some pastels. Today's going to be a pastel look. You can even do this for Easter, but altogether it's going to be a spring look. So we're going to start off with primers. I'm using an e.l.f. Putty Primer for my pores and SPF 30 Laura Mercier primer. I'm just doing my basic my basic makeup routine before, well, as I'm doing this. It's just gonna be my basic makeup routine, just different colors of eyeshadow. And we'll also be continuing to use some of the products that we did last time in my video. It's like new products, because some of those are gonna be perfect for this video. I'm gonna pull my hair back. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. primer. And then I'll blend it all out together. Now you can go in and just use like an illuminating foundation or like an illuminating BB cream or CC cream. But what I'm gonna do is go in with something to illuminate my foundation itself. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is a bit tan for me, but it's okay because the foundation will help even it out. But you can wear this on its own, above makeup, like on makeup, or under. I like to wear it under because it helps to, like, I feel like being on top would just be too much. So it just helps underneath to not be like overwhelming. And it's really nice. I mean, even if you were to wear it on its own, it would just give you like a natural glowy look. You may not be able to like really tell a color difference, but there's a little bit. So I'm just blending that all out, and that's gonna help have a nice glow to my face, just all around. It's not like, you know how you add highlighter to your cheeks. This is gonna be an all over glow. Can you see that? I mean, it's like just the shine reflecting. It's really nice. There is also several dupes for this. I personally don't have any of those, but I've heard there are some, so if you were to look it up, you could probably find that. I'm just gonna go in with my Estee Lauder foundation. Just a few taps of that, because I don't want to take away from that glow. And you'll see how that glow is still gonna shine through with foundation on top of it. I first thought that it wouldn't work, but it definitely does. So if you had like, I don't know, like a matte foundation and you wanted to use that underneath, like it would be glowy, but it wouldn't be overwhelming. So I'd say you can use any foundation with this. Bring it down a little bit. And this is just my favorite foundation, so I'm just using that. Okay, it's like really glowy. It's really nice. So we're going to go in with our lids next, and that is going to be the fun part. So I was going through my palettes and I decided to use this one. I've really only used this palette once. It's the Illuminate X Isa, designed by Isabel Badaya. And the colors are really pretty. That's like a purple. So I thought that these colors right here would be like really good Easter spring colors, so that's what we're gonna use. But to go in first, I have from last video the Too Faced cream eyeshadow. I'm gonna do that because these are pastels and they are a little on the light side because I swatched them, and the light colors because I haven't used those yet. And so I'm gonna go do this under. Hopefully it'll help emphasize the color because they are lacking on some pigment. So I'm just gonna put that on my eyelids and just blend it all together. So I do have some ideas for, let me use this brush. I do have some ideas for an upcoming video. So Easter's coming up and I think I'm going to teach you how to make my Easter cheesecakes. So I used to have like a cheesecake business, and for almost every holiday I would have a cheesecake specifically for that holiday, and I have an Easter cheesecake that everyone really liked, so I think I'm going to show y'all how to make them. If y'all are interested in that, let me know down in the comments so I can be sure to make it for y'all. And it's really simple. It is my own recipe too. %. And it's really cute, very creative, and very Easter inspired. Okay, so that's in. I'll blend it out. Now, I'm gonna go in with probably like the light, like, I don't know, let's see. I'm probably gonna go in just to kind of give a bit of color in the crease. I think I'm gonna go in with the purple since it's like the deepest color and kind of fill in that crease area. I'm also gonna use, I think I'm also gonna use orange. Yeah. This thing doesn't bend. Oh, there it goes, okay. So I'm gonna go in with this orange right now instead of the purple. Yeah. Kind of built. Okay, there we go. We'll see how this looks. I do have another orange in case that one doesn't work out. Okay. Once again, these are just light pastel colors. So I'm just working a little on the crease. If you need a recommendation for a really nice pastel palette for spring, I recommend the Natasha Denona pastel palette. It just came out and was released like a week or two ago, and it is so pretty. I personally have not used the colors, but they look amazing, and there's several videos out there of people using them. Now you do have to work with pastels, so it's not going to be like super easy to work with, like as far as building up color, but I think it looks totally worth it. Okay, so we're gonna go in now with the purple right here, Purple Haze. Just continue to help build that outer corner up. Yeah, it's very light, but it's working. I think this Too Faced cream eyeshadow is helping underneath to help emphasize the pigment. You probably have to do several layers. You can really use any palette that has colors. Like, I picked this palette because there's more pastel, but I also have this palette that has color. It's the ABH Norvina. I think this is volume 1. And there's so many colors. I will eventually be doing a video with using these, but that's like very spring. I was actually debating between the two, but I really haven't used this palette, so I wanted to test it out too. So just building that purple back up a little bit. We're gonna drag it across. Do the other side as well. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the green as like an all overlay color. I'm going to use this brush. It's a bit bigger. I like to use it so it can cover everything. So go in with the green. I think I want to do the blue on the inner corner. Let's see. Wow. So these are like a little chalky, so you're definitely going to probably have some fallout. But it's so light in color, it'll be easy just to wipe away. This green is really nice as far as like a pastel green. Let me bring y'all closer. Okay, there we go. We still gotta build it up a little bit, but it's looking pretty good. Keep adding some more. So obviously it's not gonna be a dramatic look. There's not gonna be a whole lot of color. So even if you're not a big fan of wearing color, I think you would even like this, because the fact is it's so light. It's like, it's not like you're wearing hot pink or like major blue on your eyes. It's just like the perfect amount, so it's not gonna be distracting or overwhelming. I think you'll actually really like using pastels. So I'm gonna go back in with that purple just to like go back over the edge a little bit and flare it in. We're almost done with the eyes. And a little bit more. Okay, now for the inner corner, we're going to go back in. I'm just going to use this brush again and kind of paste the blue on the inner corner. Yeah, it's really, really light. So I think that's really nice. See, everything looks very light. So this is not going to be overwhelming. Okay, then I keep just building in and going up, bringing that up and melting the colors together. Okay, so it's probably gonna be a little hard to tell on the camera, but there we go. So I'm going to go in with this gold right here, 1996. Oh, so the colors were Sour, Rai Rai, Purple Haze, and Addy. And I'm gonna go in with this 1996. So it's not really yellow, it's more of gold, but I think will add just a nice highlight look on the inside. I'm gonna also drag it on the underline, like the under eye, but I'm not gonna do that until after I do my lower mascara. See, nice little pop in the inner corner. Okay, so now we're gonna just do that. Let's see, mascara. So I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm just gonna be using my two favorite mascaras. I do have more mascaras, but you know, this is just my basic what I do. So I'm just gonna stick with that. I do hope to have more videos of trying new makeup or reusing makeup that maybe I didn't like, but like to retry it, review it, try it again. Okay, just gonna go in with my Rare Beauty. So mascara is done. And I'm gonna go in with, this Essence Silky Nude eyeliner. If you put any nude color on your waterline, it really helps to make your face look, your eyes look awakened. But it just helps with the all over face whenever someone's looking at your face. It just makes your eyes look awakened and open. So you can use white or nude. I just prefer to use a nude color. And this is only like $3 and it glides on beautifully and the color really shows up. Like I paid for liners that are more than that and they were like so hard to get on. This just really goes onto the waterline and it lasts all day. Like it's really, really nice. Okay, now we're gonna do lower lashes. Just gonna do a quick coat of that with my Maneater mascara. Okay, all done. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, now that's all done, and now I'm gonna take that 1996 and go underneath and add some more lightening underneath the eye to help emphasize that as well. Let's just start from here. I'm actually gonna use this brush. It's more of an angled brush, so it's easy to use, and it's kind of like a thicker angled brush. It kind of buffs it up, buffs it out as you use it as well. Instead of just putting a straight line under there and then having to buff it out, just buffs it out as you put it under there. It's really nice. Okay. There we go. So we're going to go in now with blush. Now I know last video we used this blush and I used this baby pink right here. Now I'm going to use this one because it's like, I feel like the best spring color. It's very peachy, also very pink at the same time. So you're going to use that. Let's see how this looks. It doesn't have, I mean, it's very vibrant. There's not that, it looks very peach in the pan, and it's not whenever you put it on. It's not too peach, but it's just like this perfect peachy pink. Really, really pretty. I'm gonna do that a few times. Wow, okay, that's really peachy. Really pretty. Perfect for spring. Now I'm gonna go in I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm actually gonna do quite a simple look because this is, like, I'm gonna do simple eyebrows because this is a simple look with the pastels. So I don't want to be too dark, but I'm just gonna put a little bit in. Just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to just use a clear gel. This is just a styling gel. No specific brand, no nothing. I'm just going to use that just to put up in my brows to keep it in place. So there is still structure, but it's not going to be an overwhelming bold eyebrow. See, just a natural, mostly natural eyebrow. Okay, so we're gonna continue with the face. I'm going to use this bronzer. It is not too dark. It's actually a really nice light color. I have not used this for my face. I've just used it for my nose, so I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna use it a little bit, just dab a little bit. That's a little off, so like I said in the last video, I highly recommend getting something like this. I got mine from Five Below, but it's just like a dustpan with your any brush. So you just dab it in there, and then if there's excess, instead of tapping it, you just dab, and voila. So I'm just gonna bronze up the cheeks a little bit, not too much. Yeah, it just adds like a nice brown, but it's not really contoured. It's just a nice warmth to the face. So that blush really stands out. See, it's just a nice warmth. It's not very pigmented, but I actually like that. It doesn't take away from anything. Okay, and because that is so, I actually did want to use this also to help with the glowy look that we're going for. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Glow. So this is what it looks like. It's very shiny. I'm just going to use that as like an all over face kind of thing. Pretty much put it where I just put that bronzer, but also just like all over the face. Just to keep adding a nice glow. So I'm also going to go in now with my highlighter. Now I'm going to use the orange highlighter. This is the Fenty Beauty. I used the pink last video. I'm going to use the orange this time. And then for my other face, because I'm only going to do that on my cheeks, for the rest of my face makeup, highlighter, I'm going to use the Beauty Bakery Milk and Honey palette. I'm going to use this color because it looks pink, but it's really like not. So I'm going to get my highlighter. I'm going to go in with the regular highlighter first. It's really pretty. Okay, so we're just going to put a little on the cheeks. Cupid's bow. So it just helps add like pink, but it's not really pink. It's that nice subtle color. Okay, now orange. Help with the spring look. Wow, okay. It looks very golden. See, it's really nice. That's really pretty. Add a little bit more. Now, to help blend everything about, make it a little better, I'm just going to dab. And yes, I did not use concealer, I know. I'm kind of going for more of a natural look. Most of the time I do use concealer, but I don't know, I just felt like this would be good enough for today's look. Of course, concealer for my eyes. I didn't do that before eyeshadow, but it's okay. So now I'm just going to do a little setting. I'm going to go in with the Orgeller foundation and Fair. It's in my opinion not really much of a foundation. So I just use it for setting my makeup. Because, I mean, it doesn't really change anything too much. To me, it just adds naturalness. Because this is what it looks like swatched. Look, it's really pretty. But when you put it on a brush, it's not overwhelming. It doesn't show up like light. Okay, now we're going to do, last of all, lips. So for lips, I'm going to go a bit pink. We're going to do a pink lip. So I'm going to start off with this pink liner. And I'm not going to go too heavy because it is pretty dark. So I'm just going to do a little bit. Okay. Now for my lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty color Ballerina Blackout. So this is what it looks like. It's very, very pink. I'm just gonna swipe that across, mix it in, and well, at least the formula of this is a little, like, it's creamy, but I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like it's stiff too. So I like to add a little bit of gloss. I'm gonna add in this H2O Tarte gloss in color, I don't know, but it's blue, but it doesn't really show up too blue. So to help that out, there we go. And you don't have to do a pink lip. This is very Barbie pink. I'm just doing this to help, you know, bring in spring color. I normally don't use this. I've used it a few times, but you could just use a simple, like this goes on like a balm. This is the Pixi Ruby Lip Glow, and you could definitely use that. But I don't know, I was going a little bold today. So one last thing to finish the look, I'm going to use this Fenty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Spray just to help add some glow. And the mister on this is absolutely wonderful. It's just like the perfect amount. It's not too harsh, not too much. And it actually has like a, you know, refreshing smell. It smells really nice. Okay. So I'm just going to take the flat-sided beauty blender and just dab all that in. Just help it set. And there we go. We have a nice dewy, glowy spring makeup look. It's also very simple and it's going to be perfect for spring. So make sure to like this video. If you want to see more, click the notification button and the bell button. The bell button will let you know whenever I have new videos coming out. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.